All right. Okay. I'm not even going to put the intro or nothing like that. I was actually going to stream the DPRK parade that they had recently. But honestly, there's other shit going on, I think, that needs to be talked about. I think that I need to point this out again. I just want to make sure I'm crystal clear. Avoid groups of people. If you're in the United States, avoid having anything that identifies you from others. Don't put on the MAGA Pete hat. Don't put on some Riding with Biden hat. Don't put on some Black Lives Matter shirt. Don't do it. This is simple type shit. Don't do it. The reason I say this is because apparently, let me make sure if I can find a story. Yeah, one dead in Denver. I want to make sure here what I heard. Yeah, this is from 5 hours ago. Okay, 25 minutes ago, but it's okay. I'll show y'all nonetheless. This is from Denver Post, so it should be fairly fairly current. I'll go ahead and show it right quick. Let me go ahead and do stream the overlay, share screen, share audio, even though I'm not going to share any audio. Okay, I'll go ahead and show y'all right quick. Okay. One dead after gunfire in downtown Denver. Private security guard on contract by 9 News in custody. Okay. So we got all this LARPing going on. All this shit talking between the MAGA peds and the others. And the BLM folks and the Antifa and all that other feijoa. One person has died. Another man who 9 News confirmed was a private security guard contracted by them is in custody after a shooting during dueling protests Saturday in downtown Denver. Police initially said 2 people were taken into custody, but later one of them was not involved in the incident. They tweeted that the suspect was a private security guard with no affiliation with Antifa. All right. I'll take their word for it. The incident occurred after a man participating in what was billed a patriot rally sprayed mace at another man. What is it with LARPing ass motherfuckers? What is it with these folks? It's like, God damn. This just, maybe this is the coward in me. But it's like, why would you want to do that? It's like, just because I have a can of mace doesn't mean I should be able to use it, Not just because it's funny, just to piss people off, Even I have to say that. Golly. All right. Man then shot the other individual with a handgun near the courtyard outside the Denver Art Museum, according to a Denver Post journalist who witnessed the incident. Footage that I saw, 2 people were arguing this and that, and the guy behind the phone wasn't watching. And you pan a little bit over to the right, this dude gets shot blank in the head. Just boom. So that man then shot the other individual with a handgun near the courtyard outside the Denver Art Museum. Okay. Rallies at Civic Center on Saturday came less than a month before a presidential election and amidst a global pandemic. Yeah, the right-wing protesters led by John Teagan, left-wing group organizers called BLM Antifa Soup Drive, held flags and signs rallying against Nazis and white supremacists as they gathered in the middle of the park, several hundred feet from the barricaded-off amphitheater. America is by and large, if you look at the media, thinks that most of America is for defunding the police. Yeah, okay. All this type of thing. Yeah, we've heard that shit. Okay, so it's just very, very, open. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it says individualism with extra steps. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't miss anything. But basically someone was killed in Denver. And I just want to point out for the record, Street fights might build camaraderie. Yeah, camaraderie. Where you're lying to yourself, you think it's revolutionary to beat up boomers. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, look, man, Americans do not have the stomach, although they are gaining it little by little, to start doing violence and being willing to take up violence. You know, a lot of the time, Americans, we're soft, and we don't want to admit that our society is crumbling. We don't want to admit it. And so, the thing is, look, I did a big old thing about that guy, Aaron Danielson, or is it Jay Danielson? I'm bugging. Anyway, the dude that was killed in Portland, because, a lot of folks said that, Michael Ryan Hole was waiting for him, this and that. But it is adventurism. Yeah, it is adventurism. Like I say, I'm just saying is that right now, a lot of folks getting busted. Oh, excuse me. A lot of folks getting busted. A lot of folks think that they, that they got the biggest cojones in the room or on the block. And that's not the case. So I just want to point out, if you live in the United States, and for anyone else around the world, be careful who you get involved with. PSL, if y'all have been checking out Jason Unruh's streams and whatnot, some PSL members are in jail because of some shit going on. You got the Fed posting, honeypot group in Michigan that gets busted, because they were going to kidnap somebody. Now you've got this one dead. Look, like I said, I've said it before, I'll say it again, is that the poker chips are stacking up. And everyone's seeing what what cards they have to play. And I think that, it is a dangerous, it's starting to, the temperature's rising. Now, is that going to change if Joe Biden gets elected? I don't know about that. Me personally, I think with Donald Trump, he started less wars. Now, of course, like I say, the war with China, a potential war with China, or at least continuing on with this trade war, because neither the United States or China has the cojones to really take the other on. I really don't think they do. But, once again, things are rising, And I think that if nothing else, when people hear me, is that, yeah, I talk a lot of shit. I do. Because that's what you're supposed to do on the internet. That's kind of the idea. But I think that we just have to be, people have to be smart. People have to be smart about this stuff. You don't want to, do you want to be a foot soldier? Just, having your base needs met by smacking people up? Or do you want to be smarter and try to, let the goons do what they have to do? And then, you come out and look comparatively better, if they do go to war. Yeah, exactly. Especially with USA and China. But yeah, like I say, man, we're going to see if this calms down. More than likely. Now, that means, I would say 50-50 at this point. Maybe 60-40. Is that things may calm down after the election. But I don't necessarily think they will. It may be lessened, but it's just a matter of what's going to happen and who's, there's a lot of shit. Yeah. Just start a gang, Nosbo game, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, it is, I'll be honest with you. Once again, beyond the LARP, beyond the videos that I've done, beyond the edginess, there's a lot to be worried about, and Smiles are Romanian. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think we just got to be careful, man. I don't know what else to really say about that. It's just like, I will genuinely say, when I heard about what was going on with Kyle Rittenhouse, it was upsetting. I was just upset. And then, of course, you learn later on about what's happening. Yeah. I just feel like, I mean, ultimately, something's got to give somewhere. You know what I mean? Something's got to give somewhere. I mean, that's all I can really tell y'all. Let me go ahead and look here. Yeah. It's a game for you and me. Yeah. Like I say, man, people got to be smart about what's going on. I don't really know, but yeah, I figured that I would stream a little bit. Yeah. The channel Myth and Postmodernism Archive. Yep. I just watched their new video today where they were discussing a little bit about the history of the Balkans and everything else. So I forgot that I was subscribed to them. But yeah, they put out the new video today. I thought that was good. I thought that was a good video. You know what? Let me go ahead and take it in here because I feel like I'm getting too loud. So you know what? Let me bring it in here. And we'll go ahead and watch that. Why not? Sorry there if I blow out the mic here. Let me see if I can find that video right quick. We'll go ahead and watch that. That was a good ass video, I'll admit. Let me see here. Here we go. Yeah, Myth and Postmodernism Archive. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, this was a pretty good video, though, I have to admit. Yeah. We'll watch some of this. I'm not going to watch every minute. This was a good video, though. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. He said don't mirror the vids. I forgot. He did have that beginning. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and link that video. I won't show it just out of respect for him. I will go ahead and link it, though. I suggest y'all check it out. It's a good video. A lot of good information behind that. A lot of good analysis there. But yeah. So I'll link the video nonetheless. But out of respect for him, I'll go ahead and leave it there. I'll go ahead and just flip it to the end there. There we go. A lot of good stuff talking about the Balkans, talking about other countries, and talking about how, how the state works versus the informal state. He brings up a little bit of Max Weber, the anarchist. I think Max Weber, you know what? I know I'm being somewhat hypocritical, but sometimes you can learn stuff from some anarchists. I mean, there's a limit. Like I would say after Kropotkin in general, I don't really care, but in general, I think that, the early ones like, Proudhon, well, actually, Max Weber, he was kind of somewhere between, but yeah, Max Weber, I think there is some value there, I think, behind it. But you know what? I'm going to keep it there. But yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's go ahead and find the DPRK video. Y'all want to watch a little bit of that? We're not going to watch all 2 hours, but y'all want to watch a little bit of that? Go ahead and press 1 if y'all want to watch that. I'll double check here. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and put the old D. There we go. Yep. Okay. Why not? We'll watch a little bit of this anyway. Just let it roll for a minute. I'm gonna get my headphones. Neanderthal.
조선의 10월입니다.
I'm a Neanderthal. Sorry about that. Okay.
경축의 밤입니다. 이 시각 저 멀리 저국방선 하늘 땅 바다 초소에 미도운 장병들과
Oh, it's in Korean.
도시와 마을들, 굴지의 공장들과 협동벌, 탄광들과 광산, 어촌들과 교정들에서도 이 나라 천만 아들 딸들이 경건히 우러르며 마음 달려오는 여기 수도의 경축 광장입니다. 영광과 자긍 넘치는 위대한 밤 10월 명절의 밤이더니 우리 얼마나 간관 경난들을 이기며 여기까지 왔던가. 더듬어 볼수록 추억 뜨겁고 새겨 볼수록 한없는 긍지의 가슴 부풀어 이 밤에로 달려온 길들을 돌이켜 봅니다. 역사의 한 시각이 한나라 한민족의 장래를 결정하기도 합니다. 해방 후 처음으로 맞이한 조선의 10월. 우리의 붉은 당기가 힘차게 나부뛰기 시작한 역사의 그날이 찬란한 오늘을 안아왔습니다. 못 잊을 그날에 위대한 힘과 부흥으로 저놈 떨칠 내조국의 앞날이 기약됐습니다. 전변의 시대, 전환의 시대, 강국의 시대. 참으로 영광스러운 75년이 흘렀습니다.
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit.
5년 10월 10일로부터 2020년 10월 10일 75성상. 지금 관중들의 환호 속에 오늘의 열병식 조악을 맡은 국무위원회 연주단과 조선인민군 군악단이 광장에 입장하고 있습니다. 이제 곧 공화국 무력의 최정예 대우들의 입장식이 시작되게 됩니다.
지금 우리 공화국 무력의 최종의 대호들이 경축광장에 들어서는 입장식이 시작되었습니다. 하늘과 땅 바다에서 우리의 주권과 존엄과 영토 안전을 보위하고 있는 우리의 믿어온 장병들. 그 어떤 형태의 위협과 도전, 전쟁과 작전에도 철저히 준비되어 있는 만만한 투지와 배심이 대오마다에 넘쳐납니다. 세상이 무시할 수 없고 적은 반드시 두려워해야 할 강력한 군사전략적 지위를 차지한 우리 공화국의 힘, 공화국 무력의 정교화적 면모를 힘있게 과시하며
There you go. Find yourself a GF, boys, right? Find yourself a GF. Oh boy, yeah. We're sitting there, burgers low, keep coping. Yeah, exactly. I speak Korean. I know what she's saying. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, DPRK's greatness. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, find yourself a GF though. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm bugging. Sorry. Grandparent cry, right? I don't know if y'all are aware of that meme, but yeah, let's not grandparent cry.
부대들이 입장하고 있습니다. 군부를 이끄는 저 영광의 분계. 승리의 상징 영광의 기폭마다에 아치와 낫과 붓, 자기 당마크를 뚜렷이 새겨놓은 빛나는 승리와 영광만을 떨쳐갈 기폭마다에 우리 당을 이 세상 끝까지 결사포위해갈 필승불태의 혁명적 당군의 의지와 몫이 깃져 있습니다. 태양의 뒷발을 받아서인가 눈부시게 번쩍이는 열병의 저 정창. 얼마나 많은 역사의 도전들을
FBI is investigating Vosh.
보이해온 정창입니다.
Waifus are cringe. Yeah. True. Yeah.
이에 믿어온 장병들이 신념으로 틀어진 저 정창마다에는 천지풍파 사나워도 변심없이 강과 수령 조국과 인민을 끝까지 사수할 열정의 힘이 발산하고 있습니다. 저 지축을 올리는 저 발걸음
Pretty good digital uniforms. I mean, I can't really get a good clear picture of them overall, but I think they look pretty good overall. You know, they try to move up. They're moving up in the system, so good for them. They got body armor.
이대한 용장의 군대, 이대한 용도자 강철의 용장을 공화국 무력의 총사령관으로 높이 모시고 그의 세련된 용도를 받기에 언제나 백전백승하는 우리 군대입니다. 한순간을 살아도 김정은 동지를 위하여 빛나게 살. 저도 김정은 동지를 위하여 영광스럽게 죽을 혁명적 인생관을 신념으로 간직하는 우리의 믿어온 혁명무력의 전쟁. 위대한 원수님의 사유를 받을 영광의 시각을 손꼽아 기다려온 이들, 충천한 사기와 낭만 속에 당당히 들어서고 있습니다.
지금 정의업 군악대가 경축광장에 입장하고 있습니다. 전군 김일성 김정일주의화를
Probably give some commentary, huh? That way it's not just me watching. I should probably give some commentary, yeah. Yeah. Vosh is getting, yeah, that's hilarious, though, yeah. Really? Really? You know what? Let's check this out. Why not? Okay, FBI. Oh, this is drama report, huh? Well, we'll see what it says anyway. Yeah. Oh, is this that shit? Okay, this is from a while back. Yeah, FBI by a former. Yeah. Ooh, it's a scary face. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't really pay attention to trash like this. I mean, if you want to think that, okay, but yeah. I don't really care. I mean, he whatever, basically. Nice epaulets, though. I'll tell you that. Guy's got a good little jump going on, doesn't he? Got a nice little pep in your step.
강철의 용잔 전설적인 무적의 장군의 산길 아래 우리 인민군 장병들은 진짜 위기 싸움꾼들로 자라났습니다.
Oh, poop! It looks like Caleb Oppen is going to be on. Huh? Okay. I may stick around for that. Okay. Well, let me cut it then. We'll go ahead. Let's go ahead and cut to the. Let's go ahead and cut to Kim Jong Un's speech here a little bit. Why not? So they're doing like the Soviet Union. I think Russia still does it too by shooting off the cannons.
수한 발의 장중한 대포에
Very powerful moment.
우리 조국을 강대국의 지위에 올려 세워준 위대한 강의
재앙들이 제압되고 우리가 내세웠던 정의로운 투쟁 목표들이 빛나게 달성되었음을 보여주고 있습니다. 친애하는 동지들, 오늘 우리는 우리 당의 75번째
DPRK have an official YouTube. They used to. I think this is Hwang DPRK Daily. Yeah, this is Hwang DPRK Daily, which is pretty close to the official YouTube channel. Because I think that they're German. I want to say. I mean, I could be wrong, but yeah. I'll go ahead and put the link to the channel though I'll go ahead and put the link to the channel in the chat though. Yeah. Now I'll go ahead and put the link. There we go. That's the channel link for Hwang DPRK Daily. There we go. Okay.
나라는 없습니다. 온 나라의 마음이 뜨겁게 굽이치는 이처럼 벅차고 환희로운 밤 이 자리에 서고 보니 전체 인민에게 무슨 말씀부터 드렸으면 좋을지 모르겠습니다.
Okay.
공격적인 힘을 선제적으로 총동.
Oh, there we go. Now we get a closer shot.
강조와 자부심, 애국의 열정과 내일에 대한 확신에 넘쳐 지난 조국 해방 전쟁
대오에는 사나운
I'm waiting to get to the vehicles here, so let's go ahead and get to that bit.
임무에 언제나 자신만만한 서울 공군 중장을 따라 나아갑니다.
Monze, definitely Monze. Oh, I like that green. It's nice. But this isn't a fashion show. Sorry. Okay, let's get to the vehicles, shall we? Okay, let's go ahead and see what they got in terms of vehicles. Oh, there we go. Yep. Looks like what is that? MiG-25? MiG-25, or am I bugging? Maybe so. Anyway. Oh, very nice. Oh, nice.
조선노동당에 비대한 75년 속에 영적 항공 모력의 75년이 있습니다.
Oh, yeah, definitely press F for that. Yeah. Oh, half Korean, half German, half Korean. Oh, okay. Oh, well, something like that. Yeah. It's been a while since that DPRK official or DPRK today. Here we go. Here's the vehicles. All right. Oh. See what we got here. It's a different sort of setup to missile launcher or a rocket launcher. Huh. Interesting. Probably a missile with that few. Yeah.
그 어떤 적의 장갑 기제도 빠짐없이 사냥해낼 자신감이 넘쳐있는 전투원들이 나아갑니다.
Yeah.
높은 기동력과
Oh,
타격력을
okay.
자랑하는 기동 포병들의 대우가
Was that 125 mil?
순무만 경위를 드리고 있습니다.
Maybe probably 100 mil. Looks like, I can't tell. I'm assuming. I'm just pulling this out of my butt. But I think it is interesting too to mention that that they do have a militia as well. You know, that with the DPRK, in addition to the regular military, they do have a militia as well, which also has missile forces and everything else. So I mean, you know, this is it's a good opportunity. You know, I mean, in terms, well, it's not a good opportunity. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's good that they have those forces ready in case, you know, the United States does try something. So yeah, Manze, definitely. Yeah, it might be fake. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
인민군대 전투력의 상징이고 무쇠 주먹인 저력 땅크들을 몰아 조선의 땅크병들이 전진합니다. 어떤 험산 출령과 요새도 단숨에 강행 돌파하며 강력한 포화력과 무쇠 발톱으로 적진을 무자비하게 침묵해버릴 기산이 빗발칩니다.
Got the self-propelled artillery there.
강력한 화력 타격 능력을 자랑하는 최신형 자행포 종대들이 들어서고 있습니다.
I know that there's a Brazilian channel too that was doing commentary over this earlier, but I don't speak Portuguese, but you know, I'm just saying that they did a whole commentary on the whole thing. So well done to them. I can't think of their channel name offhand, but yeah, well done for him.
대강의 화력을 자랑하는 영웅 포병, 그 불패의 비력을 과시하며 조선의 포병 무력이 나갑니다.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss this.
세계 최강의 화력을 자랑하는 보적의 병기, 초대형 방사포 정대들. 하늘 땅에도 못 다새길 원수님의 불멸의 그 업적 전하며 철의 대오가 도도히 굽이쳐 흐릅니다. 김정은 동지의 용도의 손길 아래 보병력은 조치와 현대화를 가장 완벽하게 실현한 강력한 병정으로 가장 무서운 공격형 타격 집단으로 자라났습니다.
So yeah, this is the one that the next one. This is what people are so worried about. Was this vehicle right here? Oh, that's neat. That Marshal of the DPRK.
해방 후 기관난총 생산으로부터 첫걸음을 뗀 우리의 국방공업이 얼마나
I think it wasn't this. Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one that people were worried about. Because those are some, yeah, that looks like like an ICBM, but still,
우리 무력의 주력 장비들이 연이어
Gotta keep 'em.
있습니다.
gotta keep them so you don't get invaded, you know? Mutually assured destruction, I think, as they say.
진막강은 우리의 위력을 알 수 있게 하는 순간입니다.
Yowza. Do what you gotta do, right? Gotta defend your country somehow.
심장이 터질 듯 벅찬 환희로 초고대한 공체들을 가슴 뿌듯이 알아보는 인민의 마음속에 숨음이 어려웁니다. 그 어떤 세력이든 우리를 상대로는 강철의 용장 김종은 동지의 발걸음 따라 조선이 전진하였고 김종은 동지의 기상으로 조선이 솟구쳤으며 김종은 동지의 의지대로 조선이 강대해졌습니다.
영식 동지가 나섰습니다.
Oh, wow. Look at those. Wish I knew more about missiles.
조선의 힘을 보여주는 시간입니다. 저국의 존엄을 걸고 조선만대의 번영을 담보하며 인민 앞에 세계
I did that
앞에
so I didn't get banned,
나섰습니다.
Papi Chulo. Yeah. I've tried to stream on there, but for some reason, yeah, Twitch wouldn't let me, I think. But yeah, Gaddafi can sit down and learn that the hard way, yeah.
조선이 무거워졌습니다. 저 화성편은 우리 조국을 치받던 또 하나의 전략적 기둥입니다. 자리 나갑니다.
Yowza.
인간을 드립니다. 위대한 가족의 존엄을 완전히 펼쳐주시고
Save the best for last, as they say, right? Save the best for last. All right.
우리 조국의 장차한 미래를 알려주신 만고 철새의 영웅 김정은 동지께 온 나라 전체에 있는 고마운 인사를 삼가 드립니다. 영광스러운 우리 당 불피의 혁명적 당 조선노동당의 위원장이시며 주체혁명의 탁월한 영도자이시며 존엄 높은 우리 국가와 인민의 위대한 상징이시고 대표자이신 경의하는 최고 영도자 김정은 동지를 높이 모시고 조선노동당 창군 75돌 용축 열병식을 상대히 진행한 끝없는 감격과 환희가 또다시 우렁찬 만세에 함성되어 하늘 땅을 뒤흔들고 있습니다. 위대한 태양을 우러러 천만 심장이 폭풍 같은 환호성 터치걸립니다. 진정 사회주의 내 조국을 세계의 중심에 높이 떠올리시어 오공포용한 주체 조선의
Sorry, folks. I don't know why I'm so sleepy.
가장 불출한 위인이시며 가장 모숙한 혁명의 수령 강철의 영장 인민의 자유로운 어버이신 김정은 동지. 그에 대한 매혹인 우리의 녹시고 그에 대한 믿음이 우리의 힘이기에 위대한 어버이를 우러러 터치는 인민의 환호 이처럼 열렬한 것 아니겠습니까? 우리 멀리 미아리치는 인민의 이 환호성 자손의 이 미아리는 위대한 수경복 강복이 있어 인민이 누리는 천만 복이 있음을 절감한 역사의 지원자 주권자들의 심장의 외침이고 이 귀중한 진리를 영원히 지키고 빛내갈 신념과 맹세의 선언입니다. 대상이 열렸고
Yeah.
당야는 최고령도 자동지와 매중종 핏줄처럼 간직하고 영원히 충성의 한계를
Bhutan gang.
가고갈 천만 군민의 신념과 의지 영감마냥 끌어온지가 있습니다. 이 세상 그 어디에서도 찾아볼 수 없는 열광의 이 화폭이야말로 위대한 혼연일체의 상엄한 시이며 김정은 조선의 영원한 모습입니다. 온 행성이 오쟁 광풍과 참혹한 고난으로 신음해도 조선은 왜 끄떡없으며 우리의 전쟁과 승리 장창한 앞날이 무수로 하여 법적으로 담보되는가를 믿게 과시한 크나큰 긍주와 자부심으로 통추광장은 끝없이 설레고 있습니다. 영광스러운 조선노동당의 역사를 온눕스로
Of
채워나고
course.
사나운 골풍을 길들이시며 한국의 위상을 만방에 떨쳐가시는 우리 당과 국가 인민의 위대한 영도자 김정은 동지 계시여 김일성 김정일주의 당의 성스러운 혁명기업은 언제나 필승불패하며 우리 앞길에는 항상 승리와 영광의 시대만이 열릴 것입니다. 인민은 심장으로 외칩니다. 일편단심 김정은 동지 당신의 용도만을 받들렵니다. 대를 이어 충성을 다하렵니다. 교체 조선의 강대성의 상징이시며 모든 승리와 영광의 기치이신 위대한 김정은 동지 만세. 인민의 모든 승리의 조력자이며 창조자인 영광스러운 우리 당 조선노동당 만세.
All right. Well, I've put it off and put it off. So the last thing before Caleb Maupin starts his stream, and I'm going to watch it too on my own, but I'm going to read a brief passage from, I got a book on Padraig Pierce. Patrick Pierce, may he rest his, God rest his soul. I'm going to read briefly from that. It'll be the last thing I read. So I'm going to read Against Modernism. Okay. All the speculations one saw a few years ago as to the probable effect of Home Rule on education in Ireland showed, one, how inadequately the problem was grasped. To some, the expected advent of Home Rule seemed to promise as its main fruition in the field of education the raising of their salaries. To others, the supreme thing it was to bring in its train with the abolition of Dr. Starkey. To some again, it held out the delightful prospect of orange boys and orange girls being forced to learn Irish. To others, it meant the dawn of an era of common sense, the ushering in of the region of a sound modern education, suitable to the needs of a progressive modern people. I scandalized many people at the time by saying that the last was the view that irritated me most. The first view was not so selfish as it might appear, for between the salary offered to the teachers and the excellence of a country's education system, there is a vital connection. And the second and third forecasts, at any rate, open up picturesque vistas. The passing of Dr. Starkey would have had something of the pageantry of the banishment of Napoleon to St. Helena, an effect which would have been heightened had he been accompanied into exile by Mr. Bonaparte Wise. and the prospect of the children of Sandy Row being taught to curse the Pope in Irish was rich and soul satisfying. These things we might or might not have seen had Home Rule come, but I expressed the hope that even Home Rule would not commit Ireland to an ideal so low as the ideal underlying the phrase, a sound modern education. It is a vile phrase, one of the vilest I know. Yet we find it in every school prospectus, and it comes pat to the lips of nearly everyone that writes or talks about schools. Now, there is no such thing as a sound modern education. As well talk about a lively modern faith or a serviceable modern religion, it should be obvious that the more modern an education is, the less sound. For in education, modernism is as much a heresy as in religion. In both medievalism were a truer standard. We are too fond of clapping ourselves upon the back because we live in modern times, and we preen ourselves quite ridiculously and unnecessarily on our modern progress. There is, of course, such a thing as modern progress, but it has been won at how great a cost. How many precious things have we flung from us to lighten ourselves for that race? And in some directions we have progressed not at all, or we have progressed in a circle. Perhaps indeed all progress on this planet and on every planet is in a circle, just as every line you draw on a globe is a circle or part of one. Modern speculation is often a mere groping where ancient men saw clearly. All the problems with which we strive, I mean all the really important problems, were long ago solved by our ancestors. Only their solutions have been forgotten. There have been states in which the rich did not grind the poor, although there are no such states now. There have been free, self-governing democracies, although there are few such democracies now. There have been rich and beautiful social organizations with an art and a culture and a religion in every man's house, though for such a thing today, we have to search out some sequestered people living on a desolate seashore or in a high forgotten valley among lonely hills, a hamlet of Larkanacht, or a village in the Austrian Alps. Mankind, I repeat, or some section of mankind, has solved all its main problems somewhere and at some time. I suppose no universal and permanent solution is possible as long as the old Adam remains in us. The Adam that makes each one of us, in each tribe of us, something of the rebel, of the free thinker, of the adventurer, of the egoist. But the solutions are there, and it's because we fail in clearness of vision, or in boldness of heart, or in singleness of purpose, that we cannot find them. And that was Mr. Padraig Pearse. May he rest in peace. God rest his soul. I do not know much about him, but I thought that I had this book. I should at least see some quotes of his. I think that it's interesting to say the least. Let me see here if I can find another short little thing here. Yep, very true about Padraig Pearse. But yeah. Choice facts, by the way, saying that Japan took intellectuals and made them adopt Japanese culture. They did not, yeah. Strongly isolationist based. Yeah, people keep talking about, that, it just sounds like nonsense. Okay. I think we'll leave it there. But yeah, nonetheless, so I hope y'all enjoy the Caleb Moppin stream that's coming up. And I think that's about it. I just want to say, yeah. So I hope y'all have a good night. I will give my props to my audience, of course, as always. Red Dundonian, Papi Chulo, Ole, Will DeMarco. I think that's it. I think that's all I had in the chat. Let me make sure. Myself, Timogen, that's it. Tim and Jen, as always, Mr. Nasbo, Antifa. Let me make sure. I'm just double checking. I always like to double check, as y'all know. Okay. I think that's it, though. I give my props to y'all. I hope y'all enjoy. I hope y'all enjoy the stream. And I hope y'all enjoy what Mr. Caleb Maupin is going to be saying in the stream coming up here. I think he's already going live. So I think I'll go ahead and enjoy the stream with y'all. We're just going to be vibing. So anyway, I'll keep it there. Y'all have a good one, and goodbye.